I'm going to be talking about the MKULTRA project that went on between 1953 and 1973 when it officially got ended because it was very, very, very inhumane. When it ended in 1973, the overseer of the project burnt not all the files, but majority of the ones that actually showed what, like all the relevant that showed what happened and just the real side of Project MKUltra. On top of that, there was 149 sub-projects, and that is not including the other, I don't know off the top of my head, but there was multiple under just a bunch of different projects that would focus mainly on just like electroshock therapy or induced comas or putting stuff on limbs to kind of limit the sense of touch so that it would kind of in your brain make you lose more sense of reality. And this was all so that they could gain more intelligence for interrogation techniques and for mind control, which basically all they did was destroy the body and just break down somebody's mental health to the point to where they break so that they can kind of take control over them. Because when you break the mind, it's kind of like you break the mind and you can basically do what you want with it. People with mental health problems would kind of understand. I would kind of, the best way to put it is like schizophrenia, and when you take your medicine you're okay, but when you don't take your medicine you just kind of don't realize. And a lot of the patients didn't realize like what was going on. There was electroshock therapy that was 3 to 4 times the humane rate of actual electroshock therapy for, medical reasons. But it was 3 to 4 times, which most of the time resulted in fatalities. There was like immense dosage of LSD forcefully given to these patients that would most of the time put them into an induced coma, and it would make them feel like they were in reality, but it was a completely different world. They would also just do completely just induced comas to where they would play soundtracks that said, just like the same phrase over again. So like, I like apples, and you're just listening to this on repeat for hours and hours and hours. And these induced comas would last several weeks, and the patients would wake up at certain points and, not understand to the extent that we understand, like me talking right now, but they would understand in their own way. But they wouldn't be able to move, and